This story does not begin with a happy scene. A little girl has no parents. Her aunt hates her. Her cousins bully her. They lock her in a dark red room. She screams in fear. Most people would give up. But Jane Eyre does not. She is small and poor. She is plain-looking. But deep inside, she is strong. Everyone tells her she is bad. She still believes she deserves respect. This book was written in 1847. More than a century has passed. People still read it today. Not because it has wild adventures. Jane Eyre speaks for ordinary people. She says what we feel in our hearts. I am small, but I will never sell my soul. Jane Eyre is a little girl. She lives with her aunt. Her aunt is a rich woman. She has a big house. Jane lives there, but her aunt does not love her. She is cruel to Jane. She says Jane is bad and ugly. She calls Jane a liar. Jane feels very sad. She does not understand her aunt. Her aunt has 3 children. They are not kind to Jane either. They hit her and shout at her. They make her life very hard. Jane has no one to help her. She is all alone. One day, one cousin hits her. He throws a book at her. Jane fights back bravely. She tells him he is bad. Her aunt is very angry. She punishes Jane severely. She sends Jane to a red room. The red room is dark and cold. Jane is very scared. She cries and feels lonely. She thinks about her uncle. Her uncle was kind to her, but he died long ago. She feels his spirit in the room. She gets very frightened. She screams loudly, but no one comes to help her. She stays there a long time. She is very unhappy. After this, her aunt sends Jane to a school. The school is for poor girls. Jane is happy to leave her aunt, but the school is not nice. It is old and cold. The food is very bad. The headmaster is a cruel man. He is a hypocrite, too. A hypocrite says one thing, but does another. He says he is a good Christian, but he is not kind at all. He punishes girls for small things. He gives them little food. He does not care about their health. Jane makes a friend at school. Her name is Helen. Helen is a kind girl. She is very smart. She loves to read. She is patient and forgiving. Jane does not understand this. She thinks people should fight back. Helen teaches Jane about love and forgiveness. She teaches Jane about God. Helen is a good friend, but Helen gets very sick. She gets a bad fever. Many girls get sick at this school. Helen dies. Jane is very sad. She loses her only friend. She cries for a long time. She misses Helen very much. But she remembers Helen's words. She tries to be kind and patient. Jane stays at the school for years. She becomes a teacher there. She teaches younger girls. She grows up into a woman. She is still poor and plain, but she is smart and honest. She wants to see the world. She wants a new life. Jane wants to leave the school. She wants to find a new job. She puts an ad in the newspaper. She wants to be a governess. A governess teaches children at home. A man answers her ad. He gives her a job at Thornfield. Thornfield is a big house in the country. Jane travels there. She is very excited. She meets the housekeeper. The housekeeper is kind and old. Jane likes her very much. Thornfield is a beautiful house. It is big and old, but it feels strange. Jane hears a strange laugh sometimes. It is loud and scary. It comes from the attic. Jane asks about the laugh. The housekeeper says it is a servant, but Jane is not sure. She feels something is wrong. She feels there is a secret, but she does not ask more. Jane's student is a little girl. Her name is Adele. Adele is a sweet child. She comes from France. Jane teaches her to read and write. She teaches her to draw. Adele likes Jane very much. Jane likes Adele too. Jane is happy at Thornfield. She has a good job and a place to live. She feels content. One winter day, Jane goes for a walk. The ground is very cold. She sees a man on the road. He is on a horse. He falls off the horse. Jane helps the man. She talks to him. He is a strange man. He is not handsome or young. He is about 40 years old. He has a dark face and a strong voice. He asks Jane questions. She answers him honestly. She is not afraid of him. He likes that about her. This man is Mr. Rochester. He owns Thornfield. Jane does not know this at first. Mr. Rochester is mysterious. He has a dark past and many secrets. He is not always kind. He is sometimes rude or angry. But Jane is not afraid. She speaks her mind to him. She tells him the truth. She does not flatter or lie to him. Mr. Rochester likes Jane very much. He likes her honesty and strength. They talk a lot together. They have long conversations. They argue sometimes, but they enjoy each other. Jane feels a connection with him. She can be herself with him. She does not have to pretend. She feels alive and special. Strange things happen at Thornfield. One night, Jane hears a loud scream. She goes to check. She sees smoke in his room. There is a fire on his bed. Jane puts out the fire. She saves Mr. Rochester. He is very grateful. He says she saved his life. Jane feels closer to him now. Another night, a man visits Thornfield. He arrives very late. Jane sees him and wonders who he is. That night, Jane hears a scream again. It comes from the attic. She hears a struggle up there. Mr. Rochester calms everyone down. He says it is the servant again. But Jane does not believe him. She thinks Mr. Rochester hides something. She feels worried. But she does not ask him. She hopes he will tell her. One day, Mr. Rochester invites many guests. They come to Thornfield for a party. They are rich and beautiful. There is a very beautiful woman. She is proud and rich. Mr. Rochester pays attention to her. Jane feels very sad. She thinks he will marry her. She feels jealous and ugly. She feels poor and not good enough. She compares herself to the woman. The woman is tall and elegant. Jane is small and plain. She feels sad in her heart, but she does not show her feelings. She acts normal and helps with the party. She is kind to everyone. She watches Mr. Rochester and the woman. She thinks they look happy together. She thinks they will get married. She cries alone at night. She feels lonely and sad. She decides to leave Thornfield. She cannot watch him marry another. It is too painful for her. But then something changes. Mr. Rochester asks Jane to talk. He says he will marry the woman. Jane is heartbroken. But then he surprises her. He says he will not marry her. He loves Jane instead. He asks Jane to marry him. She is his equal and soulmate. Jane is shocked but very happy. She says yes to him. They are going to get married. They make plans excitedly. Jane feels like a princess. She has found her home. She belongs to him now. She is ready for her new life. But the wedding day is unhappy. On that day, a strange man comes. He is the man who visited Thornfield. He says something shocking. He says Mr. Rochester has a wife. She is still alive and lives at Thornfield. She is the woman in the attic. Mr. Rochester is angry and sad. He takes everyone to the attic. He shows them his wife. She is a mad and dangerous woman. She laughed and started the fire. She screamed in the attic. Mr. Rochester tells the truth. His father forced him to marry her. He was very young then. He did not love her. She went mad later. He locked her in the attic. He takes care of her. But he cannot live with her. He is trapped. He cannot divorce her. He cannot be free. Jane is shocked and very sad. She feels betrayed. She feels sorry for Mr. Rochester. But she cannot marry him. It is wrong. She loves him. But she cannot stay. She has her principles. She believes in doing right. She believes in honesty. She decides to leave Thornfield. It breaks her heart. But she must go. She sneaks out and runs away. She has no money or food. She has no place to go. She is all alone again. She feels lost. Jane travels far away. She walks for many days. She is tired and hungry. She has no food. She asks people for help, but they are not kind to her. They see she is poor and refuse. She is very lonely and desperate. One night, she sees a light. It is a small house. She goes to the door and asks for help. A man opens the door. He is a kind minister. He takes Jane inside. He gives her food and a warm place. He has two kind sisters. They welcome Jane warmly. Jane is very grateful. She feels safe and happy. She does not tell her real name. She does not tell about Mr. Rochester. She is afraid and ashamed. She wants to forget the past. She works as a teacher for poor children. She lives in a small cottage. She works hard and feels content. But she misses Mr. Rochester. She thinks about him every day. She wonders if he is okay. She feels he is calling her. She feels he needs her. But she cannot go back. She must move forward. One day, the minister knows her real name. He asks her to tell the truth. Jane tells him everything. She tells him about Thornfield and Mr. Rochester. She tells him about the mad wife. She tells him about her love and heartbreak. The minister understands her pain. He does not judge her. He and his sisters become her friends. Then the minister tells her more. He is her cousin. His mother was Jane's aunt. Jane is very happy. She has a family at last. She also learns about money. Her uncle died and left her a lot. She is rich now. She shares her money with the minister and his sisters. They are all rich now. Jane has found family and friends. She has found a home. But she still loves Mr. Rochester. She still misses him deeply. The minister is a good man, but he is not romantic. He wants to go to India as a missionary. He asks Jane to go with him. He asks her to marry him. He does not love her. He says she will be a good wife and helper. He talks about duty, not love. Jane respects him as a friend, but she does not love him. She wants true love and passion. She thinks about his proposal. She feels pressure to say yes. She can help people and do good work. But she cannot marry without love. She says no to him. She cannot marry him. It would not be right. She is sorry. She wants to be his friend, not his wife. The minister is disappointed, but he is not angry. He accepts her decision. He respects her honesty. One night, Jane hears Mr. Rochester's voice. He calls her name. It is very clear she feels he needs her. She must go back to him. The next day, she travels to Thornfield. She is excited and nervous. She does not know what she will find. She arrives at Thornfield, but the house has burned down. There are only ruins. She asks the innkeeper what happened. He tells her about the fire. The mad wife started the fire. She set the house on fire. Then she jumped from the roof and died. Mr. Rochester tried to save her. He got hurt very badly. The roof fell on him. He lost his eyesight and one hand. He is blind and crippled. He lives in a smaller house called Ferndean. Jane goes to Ferndean. It is a small house in the forest. Mr. Rochester sits outside. He is sad and lonely. He is blind and cannot see her. She walks up to him and says his name. He is shocked but very happy. He asks if it is really her. He touches her face. He asks her to describe herself. She tells him she is the same. She is older and richer now. She still loves him. He is very happy. He asks her to marry him again. He says he is broken and not worthy. But Jane says she loves him. She will take care of him. She will be his eyes and hands. She says yes to him. They get married at last. They are happy and at peace. They have a son. Mr. Rochester gets some sight back. He can see his son and Jane. He feels complete and loved. Jane is happy too. She has found love and family. She has found herself. She is true to herself always. The story has a happy ending.